Hello, and welcome to Workhorse Wrestling Network. You're gathered with us tonight for Friday Night Fights. Yeah. I did not expect my body to crack that much. Oof. Starting the show off, we got Kevin Owens coming down. Oh, and he's wearing a tie.
Hello.
How you doing?
So far, so good. Let's get this party started. Take that.
Here comes the LWO.
So I'm behind. What did it start off with?
Kevin Owens came down with a tie.
Okay, are we doing the KO show?
No, he's sitting at commentary, I think.
Oh
That's
gosh,
where it looked.
that might be even better. Here I come.
Hey everybody, it's Dolores saying for those who celebrated today, some of us celebrated tomorrow, happy Veterans Day. And to everybody, there won't be a show tomorrow, okay? No, Saturday night is all right tomorrow. But you can catch us on the cookout and you can catch me and Jay News on Monday, okay? Back to the regular scheduled program. I'll be hiding in the bushes because, as we all know, I'm having to watch a New Japan event.
So this is interesting. Why would they have Ray start the show and he lost the belt? Well, okay, we'll see how this goes. Boo.
Excuses.
Excuses what?
Excuses.
Let me
That's
hit
what
you in
Seth
the brass
Rollins.
nuts.
That's what Seth Rollins told Drew McIntyre.
No, that's fair and square. No excuses. I don't see. I don't remember self hitting Drew any brass knuckles.
No, 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 no. Because of Solo hitting Drew and causing Drew to lose at Clash at the Castle.
Boy, you talking about was that last year? Oh my god.
That was last year, yeah.
Gosh,
But
I
it got
don't
brought
know.
up, and Seth told him he's making excuses, and so I just told Ray he's making excuses.
Whatever.
If I had to choose between Brass Knuckles or a solo Sokoa, uh,
I'm just a brass knuckle. Now you gotta wait for him to come down. You have to wait for him to get in place. Brass knuckles are right there on your hand. Oh shoot. I will be right back.
I will be right here. There goes Santos. Ah, okay. Bobby Lashley was coming out, and it sounded like he had different theme music, but then it kicked in. Yeah, it's the same theme music. I I don't have my TV up very loud, so I couldn't hear it very well in the beginning there, but it sounded different at first. But here we are about to have a match that we probably haven't seen in 15 years. Man, Carlito and Bobby Lashley in the same ring again. I would have been down for seeing this at Saudi, but it's certainly a way to start off SmackDown.
It was new. I can appreciate that. Not anything bloodline or what you call it, Judgment Day related. But I will say this: it's not really a good look. You put the belt on Logan Paul, and he's not here. Like I'm not saying he's supposed to be here every week, but when you just win it,
But he's
I
going to
don't.
be endorsing the title in other places.
But
So
still,
it's exposure.
yeah, exposure. But you have. Can you not be here the first time you win it?
This
I'm not
is,
saying every week, but when you, I don't. It doesn't look good that the person who lost is the first person I see. I don't think that's good.
I mean, I understand the move because they're trying to attract people who aren't already watching. Because, I mean, that's kind of where AEW is at right now.
And with that, put him on SmackDown. Like I
Huh?
said, not every. Like I said, yeah, you put the belt on him to get people to get fans that are not typical wrestling fans. So the first SmackDown after Saudi, he has to be on the show. Like I said, I'm not saying every week, but yeah, the first SmackDown after Saudi Arabia, like okay, here's how I saw it, right? Oh, he won the belt, but he's not here. So story is we're just gonna blame everybody, but he's champ. Come on now. Again, I'm not saying every week, but yeah. I think the Saudi after Saudi, the SmackDown after Saudi Arabia. Let's make sure he's on that one. So I'm gonna rewind it back because you said KO came down who the doing commentary for what match?
He's going to be on commentary for this match, it seems.
Okay, so he came down, went through the commentary, and then LWO just followed.
Yeah,
I know
and
that.
Rey
It's just
Mysterio did a promo, and now we're getting Carlito versus Bobby.
the placement of we call it the rundown and outline of this could be better. That's all I'm saying.
I'm glad it for all for naught that we don't have to recap this because a lot of moving parts.
It's a lot of moving parts. That as someone who likes rhythm, we could have let this flow just a little bit better. Like after let LWO come out first, then Bobby, and then KO.
I mean, we review Raw and like everything that just happened. That's usually like the first hour of Raw.
They are getting a little bit better. It's just a matter of don't let some for Raw. I'll say this: don't let someone come out for a match, then do a backstage segment, and then go back to their.
Yeah. So when was the last time we've seen this match?
2007, 2008, which is insane. Interesting. So it's not a done deal with B Fab because I would think if it was, she would be out there with him right now. I forget who won this feud in 2008 or 7.
Bobby. But I believe oh, Carlito won a feud against Shelton though, and then Carlito lost to Ric Flair.
Carlito losing to
I
Ric
think-
Flair. That was the last. That was Ric Flair's last run, right? He was like, "That's the first time I get beat is when I was gonna retire," right?
Well, his last match was against Shawn Michaels.
No, I say before that it was the lead up. Like the last, it was like if I get beat, I'll retire. And then it was, Shawn Michaels was the first, the final nail of the coffin. I think it was Carlito, then MVP, and I think then Shawn Michaels. Everybody that whole year, everybody was trying to beat Ric Flair. Nope. I will say this: I'm ready for Bianca and Montez's reality show. I'm so excited. Like it's not gonna be entirely like Miss and Mrs., but same feel. I think it's gonna be
No,
cool. What?
I mean, I'd imagine it'd be better.
Hey, hey, hey! Come on now. Mrs. Mrs. is a good show when there's nothing on. And you just want to chill out.
I remember Bianca Belair telling a story about her dad.
Doing
Um,
what?
so like after like her debut, like she called up her parents and uh, her mom said that her dad hurt himself and was like, "Oh no, what did he do?" And he got too excited watching you on TV and he hurt himself. He's like, "Well, what part? Your entrance."
I would say this. I remember I think when she won the Royal Rumble, and they showed a picture of him, and he fell over the reclining chairs. I remember seeing a clip of that, and that was so cute.
So yeah, if her parents are on it, I think it's gonna
Oh,
be quite something.
yeah,
I don't know anything about Montez's family.
and that'll be cute to see. But like, he's a former army brat. Yeah, there's a whole lot to dive into his side of story as well. But I'm not even gonna front. As soon as Bianca won Royal Rumble, I think I I ran across through the kitchen back to the living room. I never did. I said, what? Oh. They're showing football. We can beat them. We can beat them. We go against the 49ers this weekend.
Up against the 49ers?
Excuse you. I do not like your tone. I do not like your tone. We're 6-2. The 49ers just lost 2 games, sir. They are AEW. They are. It's debuting. I want to say either January or February 2024.
Like when my team faces the 49ers, it makes me nervous.
Well, that was because y'all 2 years ago y'all was in what you call it Super Bowl. So that anxiety never fades. But that's not the same quarterback either. Okay, okay, okay. I need to talk about it, right? Because it's not coincidence. Now, I don't want anyone to lose their job, right? I want everybody to be copacetic. I want everybody to keep. If you can make money doing what you love, please do it, right? But the first round of cuts, top dollars cut, but BFAB and Adonis are still there. Am I the only one who did it? Like, how? How? Okay, more so, who did top dollar piss off? 'Cause I think as a whole, I
I
think as a
I
whole group, they would have cut the whole group. So who did top dollar piss off?
He's
I
not a
think
good
it.
wrestler.
He's
He's not a good wrestler. He's not a good tap. Let me say like he's not a star, a talent. He's not anything. He's just top dollar. He's good at hosting shows though, but past that, that's nothing.
I
but they
I'm.
yeah,
I'd say it's probably the moment he ragdoll himself on the top rope.
but still, at least that's a moment. I've never like
It's not a
Adonis
good
for
moment.
me. Like Adonis for me, he's just there. I feel like Michael
It's
Cole has something to do with it.
like it's not that good of a moment. Like it's not Tyson World Slide.
Exactly, but still,
It's not that.
they could have flipped it, right? But they didn't flip it. Michael Cole just kept bragging on him, and it was very weird to a certain degree. Like, okay, Michael Cole, why you keep?
Because
It's
he's
like there was a
bad.
beef.
He's close to Tyrus level. He's bad.
Ah,
Ashanti can wrestle and has charisma, and people saw that before he even came. Tyrus, I mean not Tyrus. I start calling Tyrus. Uh, he doesn't have anything. He top dollar doesn't have anything. He came from hosting a TV show. It wasn't like we expected him to be a good wrestler.
now I'll say this: in NXT, he did way better in NXT than he did on the main roster. But like I
Um
said,
um did he?
yeah, well, okay, I enjoyed
I
it.
think I think you got rose-colored glasses because Swerve was standing next to him.
I do not. I do not. I can you look back at those matches. Granted, they're
You,
tag team matches, but he
you
did.
take Swerve out, he wasn't that good.
No, hey, I bet we can do a watch along. We can do a watch along. The moves that he hit were great. He did not try to go over the top rope like a crackhead. Now I'm not okay. Because you say great, you got to compare it to top. He was not swerve, but let me bring it down. He see
There you
now
go. You happy? You're getting your moment now.
I don't want to compare him though. No, I'm more pissed off. You know what? Which I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna
I
do.
was not expecting this to happen so soon.
God! And why did this happen when he was champion?
It clearly says to me that they didn't want Santos as champion. This way they can put Santos over Ray without having to give Santos the title.
Boo! 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 This is not. This isn't a good
I
story.
just can't.
This.
I just want to see. Hold on, Anika. Hold on, Sammy. We want to watch Anika's face as what about to happen.
What is he climbing the stairs? Oh gosh, what? Oh, what? What? The 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 turn is happening. It's dull. Like you could have.
Oh, is he going to do what I think he's going to do?
ain't nothing special about this. Take me off. Take me off.
Yeah, he smashed him like a bug in between the rope, between the post and the stairs. Gave him a kick. We ain't gotta worry about him having no more kids.
So, are we gonna get the thing that I've been wanting, but we haven't gotten?
What?
Instead of Zelina managing Ray, we get Ray managing Zelina.
I don't know. This is dumb.
Rey Mysterio's the Giant Slayer. He can turn Zelina into a Giant Slayer too.
Give me a minute, cause that was
Ladies and
stupid.
gentlemen, I'm gonna be gone for a minute because my dreams are coming true at this moment. I have Toriano versus Joey Janela, and I'm going to have a good time. It's gonna be the
Got my
greatest,
money on Toru. Let's go, Yano!
greatest moments of my life. I'm gonna laugh my butt off for these good 5-10 minutes.
That makes no sense. Can you see how it makes no sense? Can you? I'm like,
Oh wow, ALW, you don't like the 49ers? I don't like them either, but I figured you would. California and all.
He's a hater from the middle. He's a hater. Okay,
come.
go 49ers. They're the second team after my first love, the Packers.
But California got like 4 teams though. They like they really don't like you really have your choice of who you really want to root for. I would go for Raiders.
Las Vegas.
Them bad boys, Raiders.
That's Nevada.
Come out and play. Oh. Please, best believe. The ass, same district, same district. Once the Oakland Raider, all the Oakland Raider. Get it right. I don't care.
Hey. The Rams were in St. Louis, but they're back in LA. Like they are no longer St. Louis.
Well, like this is a little bit different, right? Because Nevada, I really don't know why they don't just claim California, right? Like y'all really are just a 40-minute drive up the street. And no offense, besides Las Vegas, what else is in Nevada? Like what other cities are in Nevada?
Reno?
Okay, Reno, which is like a broke down version of Las Vegas.
You can't operate brothels in Vegas.
So yeah, you got the Rams, you got the 49ers, you have the Chargers, and you have you still have the Raiders. Like I said, they're up the street. You can still claim those people. I don't want him to what you call it. I don't want him to hot potato the tag team titles. But man, I was looking forward to Jay and Cody being the tag team, especially after the press conference.
But I'm much more for claiming St. Louis instead of claiming Kansas City. But seeing as, St. Louis doesn't have a football team anymore, I kind of have to choose Kansas City.
Yeah, yes and no. And I say yes and no because as a I'm a Florida girl, and we have like we know you're a Dallas
Yep.
Cowboy fans, but you don't cheer for none of your hometown. I mean, dang.
I mean, you can like
Boo!
the Red Wings and the Blackhawks. You know, they might be the greatest rivals, but you can still like both teams.
like like for me, I'm like no offense. Okay.
Are they just gonna keep KO on commentary all night? Because I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either. I think he's gonna be there until a either Austin Theory match or Grayson Waller match, and then he's
Oh yeah,
gonna
Grayson
probably.
Waller has a match. He's probably gonna be like, oh, I can't help it. I look at his face. I have to punch it.
And that's probably when he's gonna leave. But yeah, as someone who has a team who is not on top 100% of 75% of the time, you have a secondary side chick to make you get through those hard losses, right? But you always know if it's between a side chick and the wife, you choose your wife. So your wife can be Dallas, but you don't have any side chicks in California ALW team, football team. Paul, let's be very clear.
On that
Kyrie!
note, on that note, I'm taking a break.
Why? That is a baseball team, ALW. That is Kyrie. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Do not muck this up. Please do not muck this up. And she looks so great. I love the hair. I love the personality. Oh yes, the other thing. Like here comes Bailey. Let's see. All right, let's see. Like you shouldn't be sad, Bailey. I mean, like I said, why are you mad? EO did win. Bam. Oh, ooh, Dakota's with EO and Kyrie. That was my question. I would think Dakota would come out with. Bailey, bam, 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 bam. Like, as of right now, this should not be an issue. The only issue should be Bailey saying sorry, Kyrie, for busting your head in from 2020. That's the only issue. EO's still champion, and you got another friend. Bam, 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 bam. Bailey, why you bring it? Okay. Why would you bring this up? And you did this. Lord have mercy. We. I would forgive Jack. Curry, oh, Billy, no. Curry gonna whoop that behind when ready. Oh, God. I forgive you. Please. That's what a villain says before he stabs you in the heart. Let's go, Bianca, in this outfit, in this hair. Man, if I didn't have to go to the bathroom, I would get the braids down to my booty. But I be good at the last minute. So me having to whip that around my hair and but my pants, I don't want to go through that hassle. No, but she killing it though. I love this. Oh, I love this. I love everything. gonna bring up the past, right? Asuka and Kyrie are cool. I love how Asuka. Everybody looks so cute today. Even Charlotte. But yeah, Asuka don't have beef with Kyrie. That'd be interesting in why they gonna have to go at it.
You know, we don't know what Asuka just said.
We don't. We don't. I would wait till after the show. Someone's probably gonna translate it and put it on YouTube.
But
Don't
like, I
worry,
would
Kat.
love it. I would love it if there was an instance of that where she's just like, "Don't worry, I'm gonna turn on these two bitches and we can all beat them up together." And just them having no idea what the fuck she just said.
Like, what she said? Yeah. No. No.
No.
Watch your back. She's going to. There's a back fist waiting for you. Alright, here comes Dragon Lee with these tidy whitey draws on. So nice, they're doing it twice. I love it. That
So
man
I've I've tried every pizza place in town now.
in the verdict.
Um, the one that just closed down was the best one.
Oh, what was it?
The name was Priors. I think they're
Prior.
moving locations.
Okay, so that like them are still closed down but moving. Okay.
Well, their landlord raised the rent, but they had been in that location for like 48 years.
48 years, like no, like increasing rent no matter what sucks. But it's like that's just the first time they increased it in 48
Oh
years.
no, I'm sure they've increased it several times. It's just now they've increased it to a point that they're like, yeah, we're gonna find a new location.
Like, well, you know,
Like no idea what you're gonna use this 50-year-old building for now,
to,
but best
right?
of luck to you. We'll go somewhere else.
Oh no, 9 times out of 10, it's going to get torn down. Unfortunately, Sammy,
Hmm?
thank you.
What?
You're a veteran. Thank you for your service.
Hmm. Appreciate it.
One of my baby boys that work at the movie theater, he's actually going into it right after he went into it after high school. He had to cut his beautiful hair. It was like this, but it was 3C, so nice and curly. When he came back to the job, it was all I'm like, oh, you cut it. He still looked good. But it's like, oh my god, did you at least donate it? It was
The pizza I'm eating right now, I rated second best.
what
Today
is
was my
that?
first time trying it.
Is that a calzone?
No,
What?
it's New
Oh,
York style pizza.
what you call it? You folded it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, you're supposed to fold New York style pizza in half.
Because it's so big. Ugh. That's the only thing. I went to New York when I was
I mean,
13.
look at this crust. That freaking long.
I wonder why I did. Like, yeah, I went to New York when I was 13, and like my sister and I were in this play. This and we actually traveled up there. I'm like, not sure why we didn't stop for pizza. I'm dying to go back there though. It was a great time. The 1 or 2 days we were in there. It was New York by way of Connecticut through subway.
But the pizza from this place, the place isn't actually a pizza place. It's an Italian restaurant that also serves pizza.
Mmm.
But
Those are actually the best places to get it.
yeah, this is the second best pizza in town.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting it. I've never been there before.
So good experience. Good, nice,
Mhm.
good first try.
I told my family, and they were like, "Well, I guess we're all gonna have to try it out then."
There's a place down here called Rosati's, and you know my people are from Chicago, right? They're like Chicago's best. It's like, all right. And so I love when my dad goes in there like, all right, I'm from Chicago. You put Chicago's best on your sign. It better come through. Oh, it comes through. It comes through. Expensive as all get out, but it comes through. And it was this one lady like we served cheddar cheese popcorn and caramel popcorn. She came to the shop. She's like, "Is this popcorn good?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's good. It's good." She's like, "Is it Garrett's good?" I'm like, she saw my face. She's like, "Oh," I'm like, "Look, Garrett's is Garrett's. That is not a fair question to ask me. It's a place called Carson Nuts that's in the airport in Chicago. That's not Garrett's. So you really can't you can't come down here and compare everything. I mean, you can, but you have a taste for caramel and cheddar. It'll do the job, but it's not Garrett. Nothing is Garrett's. Nothing.
Uh, oh, I remember Chicago had these two pizza places, and like everybody was feuding over like which one's the better of the two, but like both good pizza.
So it was on a talk show, right? And it was the battle of the deep dishes, right? And I know one called Giordano's, and thankfully they have one in Orlando. 'Cause like, okay, bet it's a 2 hour drive, but if you're really feeling for it, at least it's closer than Chicago, right? And it went against
Mm-hmm.
a place called Lou Malnati's. I'm like,
Mm.
what the frick is this? Oh, my dad never heard of it. I've never heard of it. It's like and it was like, what the frick is this place? Like we've been here 35 years. On what side? Like, it really was like, okay. And I like the last time I went to Chicago to visit my grandma, I wanted to go, but the line was a line. So okay. And my
I,
grandma wasn't
I
having it, so we didn't
I
go.
love that you were able to name both of the restaurants because
Yes.
I couldn't remember their names, and you named them both.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I can vouch for Giordano's. Me, like I said, Orlando's 2 hours up the hill. We it is a family rule. When we hit Orlando, we're bringing back Giordano's.
Uh,
Like that's
Lou
the rule.
Malnati's had been around for over 40 years when I lived in Chicago, so it's probably been over 50 years now.
Like my dad was like me, my dad who was born there. Like what the freak is this? Like I really wanted to go just to check it out because it won, and I'm like, look at my face. Okay, it won, whatever. But yeah, the line there was a line. We were like, you know what? We're just gonna go to Home Run Inn. Oh my god! Like okay, didn't try a deep dish, but just pizza straight up for me.
Also,
Mm.
Uno.
No, don't try Uno. No. It's
No.
okay. Like probably 10 years ago, it's probably good, but now it's like more sort of a fast chain in Chicago. So we went to the one
Oh,
that yeah right yeah we went to the one downtown. I think either Uno East, and so I think when it's you commercialize it just a little bit. And like it hadn't gone to every place, but it is
well, there's
commercialized
also
just
a
a little bit.
Geno's East.
Yeah. No, wait. Which one? Wait.
There's a Geno's East.
I think we went to Gino's downtown, and that
Yeah.
was it was no home run in. Home run in is bomb. Let me look, and I think we went to Uno's in Orlando, and that sucked. Wait a minute. Now I gotta look. Great match between Dragon Lee and Cedric Alexander, but that's them. Oh shoot!
Too bad
What
they don't
was
have a
that?
title to go after anymore because that title got unified.
Yep. Okay. So we went to Geno's in Chicago, and
Hmm.
but it wasn't great. Uno's we did not go to. We went to in Orlando, and that was yeah.
It was what?
Look at me. Yeah. Look at me when I say this. Look at me, Sammy. It was again when you put the stamp of Chicago best pizza, and maybe you thinking, all right, these people from Florida, so all we gotta do is be Florida chain shop. It's like, nah, player. I kind of want Cedric to win because we can do it. We can do a three. Oh shoot, Dragon. What the fuck was that? That was insane. Oh, I wish Cedric won, but that was insane. Bring back the cruiserweights, baby.
We can't
Why not?
because they combine the belts, and Dominic has the belt.
Okay, so they cause like no. The last thought of me for cruiserweights it was when it was on Raw. So they moved it from Raw to NXT and then they combined it. I got you.
Yeah, I believe it was Roderick Strong and Santos Garcia. I mean Santos Escobar. Whew.
No, I think it was Roderick versus
Kushida?
Carmelo.
Oh, was it Carmelo?
It was Carmelo because I I remember that because it was they had the contract signing and Stokely Hathaway was talking with Trick Mello. I mean, sorry, yeah, no, sorry, Trick Mello game, Trick Williams, and that was one of the best segments on NXT. I miss Stokely. I miss Stokely. I do. Like, okay, we're gonna talk more about it when we go to Rampage. But it's like, evidently, y'all not doing nothing with ROH. Can we just bring the people back to Dynamite, please? Okay. Can we please start with the whole I'm looking at you in your bed sleeping naked with a belt? That's nasty. Nobody want to see that.
So it's all Carmelo Hayes' fault.
Not his fault, cause he like as the belt as the champ. It wasn't like they switched places. It was still high pace, high energy matches. Like honestly, I think that's probably that merging of the belts make probably more sense than any other mergence.
No, not for me.
You don't think? No.
Mm-mm.
Why? Why? Say more words.
Well, one is a weighted belt, and one is the mid card belt.
Well, the North American champion, right?
It
Think
it would
back.
make
What
it,
heavy body had that belt?
huh?
Well, you said the North American champion it's a weighted belt, right?
No, no,
Like
no, no,
heavyweight.
no.
Say words.
The cruiserweight championship is a weight class belt.
Oh. And I was saying, think back. The who all the North American champions, they 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 really were cruiserweights.
I guess you could call Keith Lee a cruiserweight.
Well, besides him, but he does cruiserweight moves, right?
He does. That's what I
He's the
said. I guess you
exception.
can call him a cruiserweight.
He's the exception to the rule. Hey, Kitty Joe. I know. Hey. Oh, I don't even like cats. But I would take you home and dip you in my coffee. Yes, I would.
You'd
She's
get
like,
some hairy coffee.
just love me. Just love me. Are you done, Daddy? Are you done?
I think it'd make more sense to combine the heavyweight championship and the intercontinental championship.
Well, more so, we want Gunther to beat Seth, and I am all for that. But you can
And
keep
then we
him
can bring
separate.
back the European championship.
No,
Well,
no.
what would you have as the mid card belt if you combine the two?
I see. I don't think we should combine those two. I
Oh, I
think.
think if you were to combine any belts, those would be the ones to combine.
I mean, okay. So
Because the heavyweight championship has no history to it.
like it does, but they're not saying anything. That belt is supposed to be the continuation of the WCW Heavyweight
But it's
Championship,
not.
but
That
they
was
never said it.
combined. No, that was combined by Randy Orton and John Cena.
But still, if you put a history on it, that should be its history. But no one has said that yet.
But that's the history of Roman's belt.
Ah,
That history went into Roman's belt.
I mean, if we're thinking about it, right? It The unification, yes, but no one's thinking about the World Heavyweight Championship when you look at the WWE title.
I mean, they
Yeah,
should. That's what it was supposed to be.
you should, but nah. Like with all unifications, it really is you knock out one belt, and the one person keeps the one belt.
It's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be carrying on the legacy of both belts moving forward.
I totally agree, but it's not how it work. It's not how it's projected, though.
Like with Roman's belt being the Universal Championship and the WWE World Championship, it's carrying on the legacy of both belts. That's
Like
why in the discussion of longest reigning champion, it's not going off of the WWE, it's going off of the Universal, but it also counts towards the WWE.
think about it on survival games on Parts Unknown, and they just redid all of the WWE championships. They didn't say nothing about the world heavyweight champion because That's not how they view it.
Oh, did they go back that far to when the Randy Orton John Cena
Did
unification?
they? They did a thing. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not sure. I gotta relook at it. Cause they did the whole when I'm not sure about that match, but they did do the whole Cena Randy back in 2008 2009. But yeah, to your credit, if that title's supposed to be reunited, it should supposed to be drifted off, and they should go into the world heavyweight title.
That diminishes Roman's belt then.
Exactly. So that's what I'm talking about. Oh. Mm. Mm. See,
I just want to know,
It
ALW,
does.
if you can answer this question, what part of rest is this?
like his fingers are not tired.
Listen,
It,
his brain is moving. That's dangerous enough.
that's the thing, ALW, is that I am seeing it as having a rich history and Gunther as being a great champion, and then him beating Seth, taking the world title and combining the two, and it have the history of the IC title and be recognized as being the world title.
That's how it should work, but that's not how they're going to do it.
Because the storytellers are some punk ass bitches. Like doing it shouldn't negate the IC title. It should lift the IC title up of this is the A belt. This is the number one belt. And you'd be carrying on the history of the IC title through it. And not just,
See, like right now, this SmackDown is a 3 because everyone who's lost it on SmackDown, but the winners are not here.
uh Roman actually has four titles, if you're counting the WCW title.
I'll be back. Did Grayson and LA Knight have a feud in NXT? I forget.
I'm trying to think if Grayson was in there before LA Knight got called up.
He was because they did the whole old school, new school Roar game.
Grayson wasn't in that.
He was.
Grayson was in that?
It was Grayson, Carmelo. I want to say Santos and Braun Breaker.
ALW, I'm about to do you like I do everybody else. Watch your language, okay? Community. Community.
Oh yeah, you're right. Braun Breaker, Grayson Waller, Tony D, and Carmelo Hayes. That was Team 2.0.
Didn't they win? Because that's the first time I remember him doing the shoey.
Yeah, they won.
Because that was the first time he did the shoey. And I was like, ew. And he just kept doing it.
Like when they were beating 2.0 up, 2.0 up, I feel like they were getting all the aggression out that everyone had. Like, stop, y'all, in the stupid Nickelodeon freaking colors. Why is everything looking like guts from 1999? What?
But like looking at Team Black and Gold, it's like how do you have Team Black and Gold lose that? You had DIY, Pete Dunne, and LA Knight. Like
Yeah.
how do you have them lose?
Well, I think right after this, definitely Gargano got called up. But basically everybody was getting called up within months of each other, and now Black and Gold. So it's like you
Gargano left the company.
uh, left the company. Yeah, left the company definitely, but I think they're still in talks of if he should like. He definitely left NXT, and I think he took a break. He was like, okay, do I want to
Yeah,
sign to the main roster? But like either way it's going, once you leave, you have to elevate the person that you're fighting. Is what I'm saying.
well, he left for like 18 months.
Like that's the rule though. What I'm not sure if I like that rule. It's like either when you retire or you get elevated, you have to
Wasn't he
what's up?
injured right before he left? And then
No,
wasn't Candace like during that time Candace was like at home with their child?
Not yet.
he worked an injury angle before War Games. I didn't know if that was real. That might have been real, but that was before
I
War
thought that was
Games.
real. Because I know he's
Um,
been injured a couple of times and been missing for long periods of time. The last time
well,
he was injured, but he recovered, but he just took personal time because I saw him and Candace traveling around.
uh, so War Games happened, and then like a month later, him and Kyle O'Reilly, their contracts expired.
So if it was an injury, I think that just gave him an excuse to give more time before he confirmed whether he was going to go to the main roster or not.
Well, that was before the War Games, the
I mean,
injury.
like after War Games, it's like okay, I'm doing War Games. I don't have to let me use this injury to
The
heal up and
the injury
see.
happened with Finn Balor, and that was like August, and War Games was like November.
Okay. But what I'm saying is, let me let
ALW,
me.
you're a grown man. I'm trying to let you keep your community channel, okay? You know YouTube is strict. I've had to watch 6 videos in the past 3 days about this stuff. You you ain't gonna get your channel taken away from you messing around cussing in the chat, okay?
So it's the black belt, the blue belt, the WCW belt, and all three of those belts are now combined into one, and that's the deep fried belt.
I'm doing the shoulder thing when he everyone Reigns does with the belts. He does the whole shoulder hustle, putting it in front of the camera. All right, Grayson Waller versus LA Knight. Yeah, just officially started.
How far behind are you all? I am
Uh,
almost near the end of this match. And I'm focused on looking at something else.
I mean, me and Anika are live, but we're on Hulu, so there's at least a 7 second delay.
On the hoodoo.
Oh no, today y'all are past 7 seconds. Y'all like 3, 4 minutes in.
Oh, dang.
Cause I'm
Waller
gonna
just left the ring. That's where I'm at.
Uh,
he LA Knight is chopping him in the chest on the edge of the ring.
all right.
Let me know when you're done.
Grayson just left the ring for me.
Oh, Anika's
I think
behind
you're.
me.
I think you're 3 seconds ahead of me. 3 seconds.
Flapjack onto the apron, and elbow. I was
See,
waiting for that chop. Man,
Yeah. So elbow
I never
in.
even saw
There
a
you go.
chop.
I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to, spoil it. But
Oop,
yeah,
counter by Waller.
that was far behind. And y'all normally are like just not too far behind me.
One. Oh, one count. I'm gonna have to watch this
Oh,
back later and hear what they say about KO coming down to commentary.
right. Just definitely.
It's definitely a lot harder knowing what's going on when you can't hear what's going on.
I remember my first time going to a Raw live, and I'm not sure how it worked, right? But I'm like, hey, where's Michael Cole and the commentation team? What? Oh, we don't hear nothing. I mean, but it was so a little shell shock. I'm like, okay, next time maybe I'll bring my didn't have the Hulu back then, but now I might just bring my phone as a headphones just to hear the commentation team. It does give something to it.
Well, if you're there like live, it's like 20 seconds ahead.
Yeah. If he's gonna do, he needs his Austin to do this spot. If he's the Rock, like you can't do this by yourself. It has to be a tit for tat with somebody.
Is KO hurt?
I don't think so. He just did a match last week, so unless he got hurt on the road or last week, nah, I think he should be good.
No, here we go. KO saying something about sparkles. Oh, and my Hulu shut off. All right. I'm gonna go on a break, I guess, because like it's gonna take me a
Shut.
minute here.
Wait, shut off with the commercial. What?
Yeah.
What happened?
What? My Hulu shut off. I gotta get my stuff to work. I'll be back.
Okay.
Plus, I needed to pee anyways.
Commercial break. Great time to do it. You know what? We need to give y'all a nickname. I just thought that, hey, like, how little TV. I was gonna just say, hi out there in TV land, but no, y'all are family now. I don't think y'all like us calling jackasses, but that's not gonna feel. Okay, 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 okay. Hello, no, no, my little pony said gonna be goody. Okay,
You know what hurts my feelings is that I write the promos out every week,
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, and I say, "Hey, Workhorse Wrestling family." Nobody for the past 5 days who's been to this has said, "Hey, maybe it's Workhorse Wrestling family," and I said, "Hey, the Workhorse Wrestling crew, that's us." And then y'all in the family. Listen, this is the second time y'all don't mentioned it in the past couple of days. I'm like, hey, y'all need to pay attention. I've been calling them family for like months now. For months.
But family is so, it's not special enough. We need.
You know why they're family? Because they come to the cookout. And you only invite family to the cookout.
I like that, but workhorse, workhorsemen. What's up, Black Beauties? I like that. I like. Wait, we don't
But
know.
not everybody is black. So that eliminates a lot of people.
Emotionally, they're Black Beauties. Oh wait, I actually like that one. Ah, come on, man. Okay. Hey, little sea biscuits.
Listen. See, this is why I can't leave you alone.
Hey, I'm on a roll, and Black Beauties would have been great if some of y'all had pigmentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, it don't matter whether or not you have pigmentation.
No,
You're a part of our family anyway, okay? We don't
that's what
discriminate. Okay?
that's what that's what I said.
Mm.
Emotional Black Beauties, emotionally.
Listen,
Like sea biscuits.
I don't know what to say. I can't even that that's passing allegedly. That's just that whoa. I can't even put that. Listen, I'm learning the total line, but you ran 50 yards down the field. I was like, I don't even know how to do this.
Okay. I don't like Seabiscuit. I know he had a good story, but I feel as though that's not that's not endearing or
Listen, I
or
don't want to
precious.
call. Let's not call the subscribers anything but family, workhorse family, because most
No,
horses go out the pasture. Okay, after a while,
no,
and you don't want to send anybody to pasture. Okay,
no. I'm on a good click. Hi, little high flyers. I just want to for my British fans, y'all know who High Flyer is.
listen, I, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to pay attention to Smackdown, which I'm watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm paying attention to New Japan Pro Wrestling, which I am watching, and I am live tweeting, grading our predictions, and trying to keep Anika from getting all of us canceled. I don't know how I can juggle all of this at the same time.
Hey, no, like if you Caucasian, I call you Black Beauty. That's a good.
Listen.
That's the best compliment you can get. No, you got that's the best compliment you could get.
Tim, if you listening, I miss you. I miss- This is what happened when no parents come. I don't know what to do. I'm the teenager who got to watch the kid. I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, last one. We stop.
I'm
Hello,
Angelica and you all on the road rags. That's what's happening. I am Angelica and you all on the road rags. And I'm trying to figure out how do I stop this? How?
hello, little Elmer's glue.
To talk to the feeling of a nigga do not. It's that Workhorse Wrestling Network. God one day. You gonna have Peter on the listen.
Oh
We have
my
a we have a vegetarian in the house and I know she don't approve of this. I pray I don't get any messages on my phone late tonight.
god. Horse means Taco Bell. Hello, little chalupa.
This gonna be like 9 clips in a row where you just lose your mind.
Oh, LA Knight did body slam. Grayson Waller. He's going for the people's elbow. I'm sorry, the dummy elbow. He needs a BFT. 1, 2, 3. LA Knight for the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you're left alone and your parents don't come home.
Oh, sorry. Horse hair. Hello, bundles number 5.
And
uh,
ALW, you wanted to play a drinking game. This would have never turned out right. We would have got counseled. They would have midstream shut us off.
okay, I'm done. That was hilarious. I mean, I'm happy with myself. Okay, I was doing a football style play by play with Grayson Waller after he got water in his eye. Okay, what is the point of? Okay, now he's just trolling. Cause what's the point of him showing a clip 2 weeks ago of him punching Grayson Waller? As you can see, when he was lining up, the face is the same dumb behind face he had tonight with water in his eye. It's the same stupid face. Ugh. I feel like this was a team, or maybe not. What? At one point in time, wasn't this a team? Bianca, Charlotte, and Asuka.
My bad, I am muted.
Didn't they have a triple
Yes, we
threat?
are.
And you know they
Yeah.
always team before a triple threat.
Uh, I was saying I think they had a triple threat before.
Hmm. No, definitely triple threat. I'm like, did they ever team up with each other? I feel as though yes, but I'm
Yeah,
not
that's what I'm
sure.
saying. I think they teamed up. You know how the
Before, oh,
WWE will they coexist match happens before right before. You
which is
okay?
mixed. Oh yeah, I'm getting. I'm
I was
getting the
like,
cover for my butt. From underneath my butt. Just let me do it. Don't He'll point it out.
You were doing it in the camera, and we were just like, "Are you
What?
okay?" You
Ain't
were
like
all
my
in,
booger in the.
you were all in the camera. That's why I was like, "Okay, is you okay? Do I need to pull her down?" And she
Ain't like
having
got cleavage. I ain't got cleavage in front of the camera. I'm just getting the cover.
yeah, that's what you were doing, just that. And I was just like,
That, and I'm still trying to get it. You can't.
"She had that dump truck landing on the blanket." That's what you supposed to do.
I'm not. I don't know what's going on. I'm not doing.
That's why she now that dump truck just sitting on that blanket. That's what we learned.
All right,
You know how
Sammy. Oh, you go
some
first.
trucks dump dirt in the back and some of them dump dirt in the front. A nigga got a dump truck both ways. She just scooping up dumping dirt everywhere. There you go.
This is what happens when I
Yeah,
don't be having the
listen,
net.
y'all are making up for the fact that we haven't had a lot of shows this week. So go ahead, knock you some terminology. I'm just here. Click, 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 click. Yeah, go ahead, a nigga.
No. All right, Sammy.
They come out tonight instead of Sunday.
They don't be doing well. Don't be doing.
You doing good? Go ahead, lean into the camera.
All right, Sammy Joe. We are trying to find a nickname for our peoples. All right, which one do you like? Black Beauty, Sea Biscuit, or Elmer's Glue?
Sammy Joe got a cat in his lap. He ain't worried about no.
And I'm
Pause.
sniffing that Elmer's glue.
Okay. That was enjoyable. It really was. Okay, like honestly, if I can get a cat that shows me that much attention and doesn't scratch me, I might get a cat. But I know that's not the case, so I'm not. It's like, Daddy, you've been in front of the camera so freaking long.
When I first got him, he was all uh, to himself. He liked his alone time. And now that I've had him for a year, he's like all up in my grill.
I do appreciate that about cats. It's like, hey, they're close to human beings. I ain't gonna roll with you, like sight
Listen,
unseen.
he said you want me in your face, and now I'm here. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Yeah, he not his head yet. Yeah, tell us. What you gonna do?
Like, what you not like? What's not gonna
Is
happen
you
is
in or is you out? Okay, is you in or is you out? Choose one.
what's not gonna happen is after this broadcast, just when you want to cuddle, and I'm tired. You gonna get these cuddles now or never. Choose.
And I guess I'll go with never.
Oh!
That's all right, cause he gonna leave you a cold and a water park in the middle of your floor.
And he heard you. He said what? That's what he just said. Brr, what? Trying to be all tough in front of the camera. That's why you pet him. He's like, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
Nah, you know what he said. You want to talk tough in front of your little friends? Okay, I
That
got you.
part.
Wait till you go to bed. You gonna wake up, you gonna step in something, you ain't even gonna like it.
Like we call it, just like what you call it? Just like on Martin, and he's like him and Gina had that fight. Step, step. You won. You won. Dang. Wait, they're showing the classic Cena versus angle
You
match,
know
right?
what? After looking at some of the old like beginning Cena and transitioning to new Cena, that bald spot don't too much bother me anymore. Because that haircut I just saw, whoa boy,
It's
whoa
it's
boy.
fu- it's better than what he has now.
Nah, that no, we talking about the one with the spikes and he was bald and he just had the front. That mm-mm. I'd rather just take the little small tiny bald spot at this point.
Shit. But no, yeah, yeah. So it was not sure who put it on YouTube, but they're like the first training sessions of John Cena when he first went to the PC or wherever they were training at. It was like, Bob Hill, is that Samoa Joe? You tell me they were in the same training class? Like, that's where I got from that video. All right. Of course, they're showing a rerun. Are neither of the people on the show? Probably not, which is stupid.
No, it's because John Cena is about to do another movie. So they need to get that credit up so they can be like, you know, when your homie goes off and he get rich and you like, that was my homie. See, look, I got pictures. I got pictures. He was my friend. He was my friend. That's what they doing.
Thank the Lord, the actor strike is done. I can get my freaking TV shows back hopefully in January. I don't care about semantics of how fast stuff can happen.
January. I don't think that
Hey,
they can do it that quick.
I don't, y'all made us look. September is it's freaking premiere week. We are in November, okay? Everybody, hey, you got your jobs back. Now get on that studio, put some stuff in a can, and like I said, January.
It takes them 6 months to a year to do a TV show.
I
Like
don't know. Is it?
they can't do it in a month.
Well, like okay, yeah, like okay, all right. Now I'm thinking logically. They they film in the summertime and it airs in the fall. So 3 months, I believe so, right? So yeah, I condense that down to a month.
Isn't that when they wrap filming is in summer? Like, don't they film before that? They wrap filming in summer, don't they?
I
It
think
depends on who it is. It certain
yeah.
productions can knock it out quicker, especially if you already know your character and you get your lines ahead of time. Because most places had their scripts and their lines and had people cast it. It's just that they couldn't start filming. So it's like you can get in and start filming and be really good because they have been close to having this over with so many times that people are prepared.
Like, hey,
But
get.
also, the writers went on strike too, so a lot of things are about to be written right now.
But no. Thankfully, the writer's strike has ended before the actors, so they had like at least a month or two before to write some stuff down. Thankfully.
And not only that, but you have to remember, in order for you to get your movie greenlit, in order to start even trying to film, you have to have a script. So they've some places have already had the script. They were just waiting for the okay to go.
Okay.
And in some productions, I think Meg the Stallion and some other people have said that SAG had okayed them to have like mini off movies, but
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like big.
So, and I wonder, like, okay, I know y'all are on strike, but you can't tell me y'all wasn't writing in y'all journals or on your computers and y'all just didn't publish it yet. So you can't tell me some stuff's already on paper. You just gotta type it out and then submit it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Like,
Or like in my mind, right?
if you
Like,
get 3 months off work, are you gonna think about work on your off time?
well, it's like this is this
Yes,
is this is different.
I mean, people are not making money. That's they first thought. The quicker I can get back to work, and that means that even if I start writing now, and I can get this in and get some money, they don't make as much money as these superstars. They making paycheck to paycheck, and if that paycheck ain't ain't came in 3 months. You worried about having a place to stay.
And then more so like it's acting and writing, right? I'm going to assume they like doing that, unlike a standard issue job we have to lift and carry stuff or like really heavy labor. It's like, no, I want to actually, I'm creative, I want to write, I want to create.
ALW, I know you're listening. Listen to my voice. I'm going to heal you at this moment by telling you your favorite wrestler is now wrestling on the show. Eddie Kingston versus Kojima.
Oh, Kyrie in full pirate wardrobe, I love it.
I love that. I love that. I had to
Right.
listen closely in order to hear. Insults, I can take that. Them pouring water on me, I can take that. But did he just throw that bottle at you? My partner on commentary? Oh, I got to stand up for that.
Like, hey, his hair is probably thirsty. Like, thank you for the water on my hair. I needed some more liquid. Man, like, yeah, like I said, now I'm gonna leave it alone. I did like Jay and Cody being a team, so I'm not. But I don't want them to have to tail the title either.
Oh, Kyrie does have the hat.
It's right. It's so cute. I love. And it's in black too. She all in black with it.
The surprising thing we learned tonight is that Dakota Kai was aware of Kyrie,
Right?
but she did not tell Bailey.
When she said like we did this for you, I'm like, hold up. So y'all had a full blown conversation about Bailey. Interesting.
Well,
We
she
want
kind
to
of
lift
did
your
tell her.
load.
She
Huh?
kind of did to her because over the weeks, Bailey had been saying, I'm trying to help you. And she's like, I don't need your help. I'm fine. I got I got this. And Bailey wasn't getting the hint. And she was like, I don't need your help. She kept saying your help. That means now I need help, but not from you. Because most people would say, I don't need help at all. Like Kevin Owens has said, they're like, I don't need nobody's help. She said, I don't need your help. So
I
that
was gonna
means
say,
somebody was going to help her.
right? And I do feel bad because I think Bailey did want not the spotlight, but to actually be of service. So, like I said, Triple H, you now bumped this up. This is actually a pretty good story. This story can last till WrestleMania.
The real story is how little matches Bailey has won this year.
Like honestly, I'm not sure why this was a aha moment, but when they're doing that four-way tag team match to crown the new women's tag team champions, and Ronda had the girl in the figure four, and Bailey did that bomb, that elbow to the top rope. Like, thank you, Bailey. I'm like, in that moment, I'm like, I miss Bailey. And I know she had matches. I know she's been on TV, but Bailey by herself was a star. And I'm not sure how we get back there. I'm not saying Damage Control sucks, but it could have been better. But I'm like, yeah, I miss Bailey by herself. Just a little bit. Like I wouldn't
I
mind.
honestly don't understand how like I think she's won like 7 or 8 matches this year.
Mm, and probably because like in the group we don't want Io to lose, so Bailey will just take those blows. But yeah, hopefully I wouldn't mind if this ends up with Io versus Bailey at WrestleMania.
I am going to make a controversial statement. Uh, even I know better. I want to say that first. Um, Jimmy Uso is the real life version of David Finley. Like
No,
he's trying to be cool and fit in. That ain't working. And he trying to be the man and lead people that he can't lead. It's like the comedy version of David Finley, and I am dying laughing because I'm like, nobody sees this. That he is trying to be the man and he can't.
I do not accept that. I
Jimmy is
blame
at
the
the bottom of
writing.
the bloodline totem pole.
I blame the writing. No.
I mean, it is the writing, but it's ironic because David Finley is the actual person who in real life is trying to lead people who doesn't seem to be a leader. And Jimmy is playing a character who does the same thing.
Little Shillelagh. Little Shillelagh can be by himself. At least with
Uh,
Jay White, he had a number two to help him out. Little Shillelagh needs a number two with
uh,
more
I'm
personality.
excited. I'm excited to see littler Shillelagh. Is he going to NXT? Do you know where the youngest Finley's going?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I know there were interest. I don't know if they necessarily signed. Why does Charlotte have like a Tony Storm kind of vibe with this role?
I like it. I don't know why though. I mean, it's cute on her.
It's kind
I
of like she
love
like
the
a classic like star.
Classic star, little ice princessy with the white fur.
I love the interactions of Roman and Solo where Roman's scared of Solo.
Right? Yeah. And I'm not sure how we get there, but it would have been nice if they had Solo challenge him for his tribal chiefness.
I think it'll hurt
I
him more if he doesn't like if he loses, if Roman loses and the elders come out and they crown Solo the new tribal chief. That will tear Roman to pieces.
I think, cause like going back to SummerSlam, right? I think what puts everybody off, well, more so me, right? Everyone that was online, everyone who had a good prediction, right? Their conclusion to that match was way better than what happened. And like, still some of these ideas, WWE. You can do that.
I love the moment where Jay did the first brawl with them and Solo picked up the tribal chief beads and the crowd was just chanting, "Put it on, put
Put
it
it
on,
on.
put it on."
Like I honestly thought we were getting like we were gonna hype that up, and we just and like no offense, because Jay versus Roman, the setup for that was great, right? But like it was so many ways that could have ended. They could have ended with because it was travel combat. It should have been no interrupts, right? Interferes. But Roman broke that, right? So that should be him losing his tribal chiefness. Not the belt, his tribal chiefness. But I digress. It's
Listen,
fine.
Solo's character is real G's moving silence. And so he's taking over quietly. When he had to tell Roman, "You can do this. Get up, get up." Then
No, no,
let
no,
and
no,
he looked at him at the end like,
no, no, no,
"Man,
no, no. It
I got
wasn't
to
you
do."
can do this. Get up. It was you better get your ass up before I make you get up.
And but
The
what it
way I
was,
saw it was
go ahead, son.
the way I saw it was that Roman was showing weakness, and that Solo's like a shark, and he was smelling the blood, and he was like, "Ooh, I want to attack him."
No, it's like for real. You have to look at it from way WWE put it. They are family. They've grown up. Roman has been the big dog, whatever. But then there comes a point where you realize you ain't the big dog no more. Actually, I'm the big dog. You the puppy. Okay? I can do it without you. And that's what he was doing in NXT. He was a lone assassin
Mm.
with no family. He comes because the elders asked him to. And they're going to be the ones who revoke Roman of his privilege. Also, Roman, we all know you want to be a superstar. We all know you have a issue in which you need some rest. Um, just go and give it up. Just go and give it up.
As,
Let
as
it go.
much as much as I didn't like NXT 2.0 uh goods, I, Solo in NXT was a fun ride. I remember one time where he was on there like, yeah, like all right, let's go, Solo on the screen.
His whole character was he had nobody. He was on his own, and he was determined to take everybody out who stepped in his way.
I'm on my
Now,
own against the wall.
And then
and he even said he was sent by the elders to take care of Roman. So that means they knew you couldn't do it. So they sent me to help you do it. But at a certain point, it's got to be like, hey, elders, I've been saving his butt too long. Like, when y'all gonna give me a shot? Because he's not
was the
even
first
listening to Paul no more. He's not even listening to Paul no more. He is through with Paul.
What you gonna say, Sammy?
was the first person to beat him Braun Breaker.
I don't think no. I don't no no. I did I even know this class? I don't know. I wanna did they even ooh, okay. Sorry, brain's going a million miles a minute. They did go against each other, right?
All right, I'm checking up his
If
matches.
they did, I don't think Braun won. I don't think they went against each other at all. I want to say his last match was against Carmelo, and that was so great. And it went to the
Hammer
office.
Stone, Billy Mack, Davari, Santos Escobar. Okay, there's NXT.
Yeah. Then Carmelo, Solo was so hood. She's like, you shot, you missed. It's like, shut up. It was so cool. So good. Back to this six woman tag team
Gunther.
match. Did that have a winner?
Gunther was the first person to beat Solo.
Decent person to beat Gunther. I mean, decent person to beat Solo. Very decent person. Yeah. Was it a straight up win or a disqualification? I
Yeah,
kind of remember, but I don't.
I would assume it would be a straight up win. Solo
Okay.
doesn't seem the type to get DQ'd.
And not even on Solo's part, but like someone interfered and it just got tossed out, like something like that.
Mm. His next defeat after that was Cameron Grimes. It was a North American title match.
Really?
Yeah, Cameron Grimes was the North American champion. Solo Sikoa challenged him
Now
and
I
lost.
think I think that was a non-finish as well. And I think I don't. And I think I like Solo, but I don't think that would. Yeah. Gosh Almighty! I remember this moment, right? I could grab it. Cameron Grimes and Solo are my babies. And forgive me, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my nose.
You know what Solo's middle name is?
What?
Oh, you don't know? Uh,
No.
I I believe it's Joseph Yokozuna Fatu.
Yeah, that checks out. I believe that.
Here, yep. I googled it. It is in fact Joseph. Him and Roman have the same first name.
Huh.
You gotta love a Samoan named Joe, am I right?
That dude named Joe. Yeah. Alright, ooh. This is a great match, by the way, but you get into tribal chiefism, you really can't let it go. That's only the few regrets that I have with the tribal chief. I wanted him to go against Samoa Joe. I wanted that so bad.
Yeah. So, word of advice to everyone out there: do not get on the bad side of a Samoan who is named Joe.
Facts. Alright, Bianca trying to tag. Bailey is preventing it. Bianca gets a forearm. Another forearm. So close to Oscar. Oh, but again, the hair. Ooh, that spot was like you just tossed her on the floor. You're so close. Ah! 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 Stop it! Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Stop it! Are you kidding? Stop it! Are you looking at it?
Looking at what?
Where are you? Where are you in this match?
Bianca's throwing haymakers and
Okay,
Bailey
okay,
just
okay.
dropped into the
Oh,
corner.
you're not there yet. Okay, okay,
Nope.
okay.
He lifted Bailey up. Bailey's on the. Oh, punch to Bailey.
Single me out.
Kyrie's out of the ring. Bianca's going for the tag. Kyrie knocks Charlotte off.
How am I ahead of you?
I don't know. Am I not live? I'm not live.
You're not
That
live, but
must
you're
have
not.
happened. That
Don't
must have
jump.
happened when my Hulu went down.
Don't jump ahead. What do you see now?
Bianca's trying to tag, but
Yep, right
Bailey's got a
here.
hold of her arm.
It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. I will. Yep. Just keep watching. Keep watching.
Oh. Oh. I said that jokingly. I said it jokingly earlier. But I'm really curious as to what she had said now.
I hate to say, I really hate to say it, but ALW was right. That if she comes back, this is what's going to happen because if you're a certain ethnicity or culture, WWE likes to group you together in a group.
but here's the thing. They were a group before they were in WWE.
Yeah, but WWE wasn't going to never let them just be individuals. They would group them together.
but
I.
they also were grouped together before. Well, aside from Asuka, Kyrie, WWE was the one who grouped those two together. But Io was together with Kyrie. Io was together with Asuka.
But
Io
that's
is
what
the
I'm saying.
glue between those
They're
two.
they're good individually, and
Oh
we
yeah.
need more people fighting for the title against Rhea and them individually. But you click them together.
I I like this right now. I like this right now.
I like it.
Wait, we'll split them up. Like I said, we'll split them up during WrestleMania, and it can be Bailey versus Io. But right now, my Kabuki Warriors are back together.
And two of the triple tails.
All right, and so Damage Control laid everyone out. I'm not calling them that. It's Kabuki Warriors and Io. with a special guest Bailey and Dakota. We'll see how um hopefully this leads to war games. I don't know who.
Kabuki Pirates.
Oh no, because Kabuki Warriors, that is Asuka and Kyrie.
And
We
Sky
need somehow
Pirates
like so no,
is
so we need to incorporate Io in this. How's Io incorporating this? Because Asuka and Kyrie were Kabuki Warriors by
she was
themselves,
Sky
right?
Pirate. That's why I said Kabuki Pirates.
Kabuki Sky?
But
Sky Warriors?
I like Sky Warriors.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I have no business being this excited. But yeah, so Sky Warriors have have laid out Bianca and Charlotte. I'm hoping this will be fabulous going into Survivor Series. I don't need war games. Yeah, like the talk of Survivor Series, like, oh, are we gonna have a traditional match? I wouldn't mind a traditional match, right? So like, let Judgment Day and Cody and Jimmy and them have war games, and let the women have a Survivor Series match, right? In my opinion, but
I
that's
mean,
just
if
it.
Dakota wasn't out, I'm sure that they'd be looking to do something with the five of them. But
So I guess that's the question: how long is Dakota out? Because it's been a minute, right? Since she's actually wrestled the match,
I mean, it's probably going to stay a minute.
huh?
I, I said, I mean, it's probably going to stay a minute.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So if Dakota is still out, they do have enough for a war game. So the conclusion is Survivor Series better be lit, and this match better be fire. Period.
I mean, they could always bring another woman in.
Right? It's like that's the question, right? Who? But more so because it's like Dempsey Controls have enough bodies, right? So who would be tagging with? All right. So
Well,
you
they'd
have
have enough. They would have enough bodies if Dakota could go.
like, but even if she couldn't, it's still a standard, a good four, right? So on the other side, we have Bianca, we
No,
have Charlotte.
you want five if they're going to do an elimination tag.
Okay. But more so, like, who would be
But
Bianca and
I had heard that they weren't going to do a women's war games. That's why I'm trying to think five woman
they
elimination tag.
but they should do a women's something, right? So who would be more so on Bianca and Charlotte's side? Like I see Shotzi and that's cool, but they need like at least two more people. So who would they get for that team?
I mean, I have an answer, but you probably wouldn't like it.
Who?
Becky.
I don't hate it. I have my inquiry is that the cross, what you call it, and I think we all know that the whole brand split isn't that deep, but let's say it is, right? That's my only concern, that she's on Raw, and how will she be incorporated in this story? Now, I do see that her and what you call it, they have history, but who they like? Do they have like her and Charlotte and her and Bianca? Do they have enough history to call her for this situation? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, I'm not mad at it though. I'm not mad at it at all. We are on Rampage and not 10. I'm sorry, Preston Vance, because I do love him in the what's the word? I'm not gonna mess this up. Los Ingonables. That's close.
De Japón.
What?
De
No,
Japón.
that's not it.
That is that's what's the name of Russia's team? That's not just
Los
that.
Los
Spectrum.
Ign is it De Faction
No,
for
it's
AEW? Because
I
I'm
think
Yes,
thinking of the New Japan one.
I
yes.
thought in AEW, what is it?
That's
I know,
the
like,
faction.
in fact, she on it. Okay, I do respect Preston Vance. I'm not gonna call him that 10 anymore. But we have him versus Ricky Star. Ooh, him versus
Okay,
Pretty Ricky.
so
Los
SmackDown
Faction.
roster.
Hmm.
SmackDown roster. We got B-Fab.
Not ready.
We got Fire Island.
Not on TV enough. Keep going.
Um, that's it.
Okay, so yeah, this gotta be a 3-on-3.
Unless you bring in somebody who's not in right now, like Alexa Bliss.
Mia Yim,
Dropped her
maybe?
baby.
Is she still pregnant, or
Mia
she gave
Mia
birth?
Yim is not on the SmackDown roster. Why is that?
Cause she's with
Hmm.
the Bullet Club. Not Bullet Club.
OC.
Yes, she is with them. I think she was drafted with them.
With those
Well,
people.
yeah, all the other members are on there.
But not her name? Interesting.
Unless she's on the injured list. But she hasn't really. I don't remember last time I saw her wrestle.
I think the last time I think the last time was AJ and her versus Scarlett and what's old boy's name? Karrion Cross.
And this is why I said it's great to have factions, but not when you need singles people. You got all the good singles wrestlers tied up in factions right now, fighting each other.
So how many weeks do we have until Survivor Series? One here.
We
Like
got a
we
couple of days. We
a
have
couple
Okay.
of
days.
days.
Yes.
The other names that they have Tamina, but she's labeled as inactive.
Okay.
There's Zelina Vega, and there's Scarlett Bordeaux.
There,
I
see,
don't see
I'll
that's
any of them.
I'll put Zelina in there. Zelina is on TV enough for that could be impactful. When is Survivor
uh
Series next week?
in a week, another week or so. Let me see. I remember it being on the 25th.
No,
On the 25th.
on the 25th. Okay. So we could put it up for debate that that them control just kicks Bailey out at Survivor Series. I wouldn't mind that.
Now, mind you, I have to consult with the people at Workhorse Wrestling Network. From my understanding, there's nothing going on that week because we won't be here.
For Survivor Series? What?
That's the week of Thanksgiving.
Well, Thanksgiving. Okay, sorry.
Now, if y'all want to show up, that's up to y'all. but Sammy might not show up, and then CM is not
Like
definitely not showing up, or nobody else.
that Thursday, no, but that Saturday, depending on what's happening, we ain't gonna be bored enough to watch Survivor Series together.
Uh, it's dependent on my family. I haven't checked to see exactly what their plans are and what day we're doing our plans.
So
Like
yeah,
first,
and I think the
like
only show we have that week is um we might do Seeing Stars on Monday, but that's it. Seeing
like like
Stars is the only consistent one because I
like
don't
just
know
like
what's going on.
like just like y'all, we'll see what happens. But 9 times out of 10, after you eat,
But
it's boring.
you have to
And
remember ALW travels. CM doesn't watch the product. Sammy is probably gonna be with his family. I'm probably gonna be with mine. Mike can get on, but
like
there's nobody available really much.
hey, I'm cool with it. But I'm like that Saturday, unless you on the road, hey, look, what you doing on a Saturday on Thanksgiving weekend?
But
On
I
a
can double check.
Saturday.
if WWE gets Julia, then they'll have three of the five women of Stardom who held both of their major titles. Three of the five. The only ones they wouldn't have is Iwatani and Nakano.
They will put
That
them
that
all in a group
that don't
and
hang
have
with
Hey, that's
Sammy.
a group. That's a group that I'd be rooting for.
we
But
don't
I don't think you'd ever be able to have Julia and Nakano on a team together.
listen, unless they're gonna come up with a trios or a multi-person tag belt. I don't want to see another group in WWE until you fix the
I
individual
mean,
title. Rhea Ripley, when the last time have I seen her do, fight with her title? Like, come on, a legitimate contender for her title.
But see, that's on Raw. She got a couple of there's a couple of bodies on Raw for her to defend. Now with Rhea, she's been hurt, which sucks, but that is what it is. So it really isn't the EPT out on if
Before
she's one
she,
hundred
before
percent to
she,
do a 10-minute match.
before she
this
got injured, what was she doing?
Before she got injured, well,
fighting Charlotte,
that's the thing.
Team to
But that
fight some people.
but that's the thing.
like
We don't know when she got hurt. She might have gotten hurt when she won the belt against Charlotte. And after that, it was Natty and it was
Zelina. Zelina.
Selena.
So who would you put in the title scene for SmackDown? To take the faction out of it, they are no longer counting. In the next month, who would challenge for the title?
Well, what was I gonna say? Uh, but that's why. But like, here's the thing. That's why I think they should have spaced it out, right? I think that Io versus Charlotte should have been a pay per view. I'm not sure why that wasn't on pay per view. That should have been like a final boss move. Like let her finally beat Charlotte and and that be the true crowning of her as champion. I don't know
But
why that was just on SmackDown randomly.
but also we're moving into the holiday season, and like not shit going to be happening for the next 2 months. Well, month after Survivor Series.
But you
Like
have to push somebody for the new year. Right now, we don't have no interest in nobody. We've seen the same circle of people. That's why it's kind of getting to Carmella level where I've seen you beat the same people repeatedly, and I'm getting sick of it. And then now we're
um,
getting new people, and we're putting them in a group, and then we're tying the title up along with that
it,
group.
it could be Bailey for Royal Rumble. Like plenty of time for them to build up to that story.
Do
And
we
I think
really
that's
think Bailey got a shot in you know what in Hades to
well.
Oh,
win any?
Wait.
I,
Never. We don't need her to win, but that would be a dope behind main event for any of them, for Royal Rumble or for
well,
WrestleMania.
the Rumble should main event the Rumble. I'll say that plain and clear for everyone watching. The Royal Rumble should main event
yeah, yeah.
the Rumble.
But they will slide in a championship match or two because it
Hmm.
can't be just Royal Rumble, right? So it's they have like probably one or two singles and then the two win and we're Rumbles. I cannot say my nose right now.
But you have to remember, you have to get a contender during the holidays during these shows because they're still doing SmackDown and Raws and stuff, except for like right before the holidays. I know it's like a best of complimation. You can build up somebody, but instead you chose to have a group fight. Like I'm just gonna put everybody in
Uh,
a group fight.
but also back to Julia, WWE. You need to have a group ready for Julia when she comes in. I don't care what bodies you got to get. You have to have an entire group ready for her when she comes in.
We need them to get her one on one. If they can't get
Well,
one on one, how can I trust them to do three? If you can't do
well,
one, how can I trust you to do three right?
well. Julia's always the group person. She's always been a group person. Like
But
she's the
that's
Bullet
that's
Club
what I'm
of
saying.
Stardom. She is
But
the Bullet Club of Stardom. She's got to have
but
the Young Bucks and a
she's
Cody
more like an
Rhodes behind her
AEW
to
person.
beat people up when the ref's not looking.
She's more of an AEW person. They're in talks with her too. They're in the talks with her more than probably WWE because she fits that style. And then on top of that, she can be in many factions. She can create a faction.
Yeah, she can create a faction.
I'm sorry, I had to watch Rampage because Prince Nana and Don were on the screen. It's like they struck a deal. So Brian Cage is gonna team up with the Don family for a street fight. Oh, that's the last member. Okay, cool, 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 cool.
Oh, I think I told you this before, but I likened Julia to being the female Kevin Owens.
No, I did not hear that at all.
I am over
Why
here
am I?
watching this match go on and on and on. And it is pretty much a good, I would say.
She she's all about that fight. She'll take the big bumps and damage and everything, like be just gushing blood from her head, and will still want to finish the match.
Man, so I'm not a New Japan. I'm not a Stardom fan because I like to go to sleep. But those pics of Julia, though, she is a diamond. She is a star, and that's just one of the things about
And
free
I
agency,
want,
right? Because free agency, you yeah, you want them to get money, but you want the best for them as well. Like, don't mess wherever they go. Do not mess them up.
listen, Julia fits a mold, and but I would like to say, for all you all who just now jumping on the Mariah May bandwagon, please get off. You do not belong. Okay.
I don't know I don't know who old girl is. We'll see if this whole story with her and Tony Storm gets cracking. But she on ground zero with me. No offense.
She is incredible. Um, like
I'm not gonna go
I
that
would,
far. Now, character work is incredible. Her wrestling is good. It is way above uh Tiffany Stratton. I can
Tiffany
tell you that.
Stratton,
Oh, okay. So you're comparing her to Tiffany Stratton, but you think she's better.
She's way
way
better.
better.
Way better.
Oh.
Yeah. Did we not all remember the matches we have watched with Tiffany together and how cringy they are? Yeah, we
Besides,
don't have that problem with
it's
Mariah May.
it's only been two matches where it's like number one, I don't know if she ate a sandwich before the match and she got gassed. Like how you already tired? I don't think it barely hit 15 minutes. And the other one where you just hit people with your D and hurt people. Well, not people, just Indy Hartwell. That was unfortunate. But you know what? That's why I love my baby. You're like, hey, you're not ready for this life. We're gonna take the belt off of you.
See, that's what I like about Triple H run WWE. Jade needs a little in-ring work, but you build her up as a star on the way to get her into the ring. You can't.
That way, when she does
Alexis
wrestle, it feels
King,
special.
Alexis King, he did work in the PC before getting in the ring, and he was already good, but it had to be great.
Oh, you kind of went out on that last word. What'd you say?
I said he developed until he got to now. Now that in ring promo, he looked a little nervous. I'm like, okay, you got the backstage thing. I need you to get the in ring thing. But I don't blame them for taking the time to work on it. You can't just throw somebody in it. I think that's the problem AEW has. They're like, oh, you can wrestle? Go out there and flip flop and twist and throw yourself and break your back in half.
Like everything is trial by fire, but that's why we thought that Ring of Honor was going to be their version of NXT, where they would go wrestlers would go over there, get better, and then transition to the main roster or Dynamite or Collision. All right, Team Slap Nuts is on the TV.
I heard someone online talking about that they would like if Rampage became a 1 hour women's show to where AEW could actually highlight their women and give them an hour of TV, and that the women could have 3 matches and be able to build up
I
promo stuff.
I don't know how I feel about that because
That's that's how I felt.
like
I
it
don't
feels
hate the idea, but also I would feel terrible if the ratings are poor.
it feels real segregated. No, it's like, oh, we'll just put the women over there, so y'all do whatever y'all want
Well,
to,
you
and
would
we don't have
still
to
have
worry
the
about
one
y'all,
women's match on Dynamite.
huh?
You'd still have the one women's match on Dynamite,
Exactly, but when
but
people
also they'd also have an hour to themselves during the week too.
monkey no, but like when people are but when people start to complain, well, what you gotta complain about? You have Rampage. See, I'm already gonna put you in the throat when they say that. There we go, monkey. There we go, monkey.
Uh,
Oh, Eddie, Eddie,
Satnam just picked him up by the belt and lifted him.
Eddie, Eddie, help monkey.
Why would Eddie help him?
Because Eddie knows that what he did to monkey was wrong. He know
You think
that.
Eddie's gonna admit any fault? You think he's gonna apologize?
Will he
You think
say the
Eddie's gonna say
word?
my bad?
Will he say the words? No. But will he save him? Yes. It's that joke. It's that running joke of D. Ray Davis says,
Eddie
"Women,
doesn't mend bridges. He
no,
burns them. That's why
no,
he's got
no,
no friends left.
no, no. When push comes to shove, he's gonna literally dive on your body when firecrackers explode, and that's how he mends fences." It's like that running joke from D. Ray Davis. Women, y'all are missing all y'all apology. They're not gonna say the words. They're gonna say, "Hey, you want something from the store?" That's Eddie Kingston. He's not gonna say anything, but he's gonna come out and help him, and the beef is squashed. Hey, Red Velvet. I didn't know she was hurt too. Daggone it. I'm glad she's back though.
Well, I imagine I thought she'd get more fanfare than just losing a match last week.
I, but that goes with if the whole run with Jade would have been better, maybe people would have had gave her more fanfare. But no, it just disintegrated before our very eyes to a very poor match, to a very poor ending. I do miss the Nightmare Factory and how they got like even though they were a faction, I did love how they were together in AEW. Like right now, either like you would like back in 2020 or 2019, you would see either Dustin Rhodes come out with her or QT Marshall, and that would have been cute.
I think that AEW has more right to have a women's tag division than WWE does with theirs.
Yes and no, because you pair them together, it's all about how many bodies you have, right? I'm not sure they have enough bodies, honestly.
But you want a stable, Sammy. And you think WWE gonna treat them right?
Uh, Sriracha and Ruby, Jamie and Britt, uh, Bunny and Penelope,
Bunny's not there
Willow
anymore.
Sky Blue. Say what?
Bunny's not there anymore.
Bunny left?
Bunny left. I saw it on Wrestle Talk this morning. Yeah, they quietly parted ways.
I assume she'll be heading back to Impact then.
Not a bad place to land. But Blade is still over here though. Ooh.
Well, maybe she can get a spot in WWE. Like, she's just got to be like, see this time and date here? Yeah, that's when I beat Roman Reigns in the ratings. So, like, if you want to hire me, you can.
Like, just saying. Red Velvet's doing way better than she did on Dynamite. I guess the ring rust is finally, she knocked it off. She knocked the ring rust off. She's doing way better now. I mean,
More eyes were on TV watching the bunny than they were watching Roman Reigns. Like,
not
that's got to
disagreeing
help
that.
you in getting it. That's got to help you in getting a job,
Right?
right?
I love Chelsea's Green. I love Chelsea Green's story where she was like,
No.
"Hey, I know I'm average when it comes to wrestling, but I have the tenacity to get my job back." But nah, I think the bunny should go to Impact for now. I want everyone to shine. I do not want anyone to be overlooked, and the bunny is good in my opinion. She
Hmm.
should not be overlooked. She should have done more in AEW. Now
To
go
come to AEW's defense, if most people forgot, she had more than one health thing. She had don't want to go into detail, but she had some issues, um, some like injuries and stuff. So
ahead.
that, that's it's
But
kind of
that
hard when you get injured a lot. But I mean, she kept up with her character as far as her with her YouTube show.
right? Like everyone gets hurt, right? And so it's just I don't know. Like I said, it's not just her getting hurt. It's like everybody just got hurt in AEW at one point in time. But you need more bodies for that women's division. So if that was the reason that they got that she got let go, you could have found a better. You could have found a better reason.
I mean, they weren't essentially. They just had her as a valet. She would have a hardcore match. It seemed like she got injured, and then she would be off. Then she would have a hardcore match, and then she would get injured, and so it became a point where it's just like they didn't see any kind of use for
Value.
her. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you also have to remember they bringing in these names and this money, so they cutting people on the low. I mean, cause I wonder if Brock and because okay, this is what got me. I remember Arn and Flair said they would never work together. So when Flair started hanging around AEW, I was like, why is that? But now that Arn is not there, is Arn gonna go back to WWE
And that's
and
more
take his
so.
turn?
Like, and that's more so another question. I know that they got half of his salary on that prime on that energy drink deal, but really, you're hiring an old person and not keeping the people that could still be the future of your company. All right.
It's a value in his name. That's all that is.
Well, but what value is there? The rating said that that value is less than NXT.
Listen, even when it came to that scandal, the fact that it had Ric Flair in the title got millions of views. He sold so many views for that wrestling match where he almost offed himself that they thought about doing another one. That's the point. It's his name.
I don't think that was his name. I think people were in the. This is so
His
morbid.
name brings because you want to see listen. I tell people
I
all the time. Sometimes wrestling is like a train wreck. You see the car stuck on the track, and
exactly.
instead of turning your head or backing up, you're gonna sit there and look and just be like, "Ooh, that was bad." You watch it.
So the question is do people want to watch that because of Ric Flair, or do people want to watch that to see if he could actually go live through the match?
Both,
I think it's the
both,
latter. I think it's the
both.
latter.
You know why I said both? You got the older generation who wants the nostalgia of Ric Flair, and then you have the younger youth who now knows who he is and is like, I want, I want to see something happen.
So, what's the deal with Mercedes Monet?
Money. So I think she's still healing. Not sure what the timeline for that is.
It was,
Oh yes!
it was in the past that she did not want um a multi-year deal because she wanted to circle back around but
But
to
she signed an
WWE.
extension in like April.
No, but I'm saying she didn't want to do it with AEW.
Oh,
They signed multi-year deals. What I mean, like it's not like New Japan is like year to year, whereas
yeah.
AEW is like 5 to 6.
So she had the 1 year deal with them and she signed an extension in April. So they have her until 2025, I'm guessing.
No, I think the extension was to do certain dates for them. But from my understanding, she's supposed to be able to be signed. She can be signed, but I don't
Uh,
understand what the
oh,
issue. I think it is that she doesn't want to be locked in long term. She eventually wants to travel and go back to WWE. And if you locked in a 6 year deal, you just hanging out for 5, 6 years. You can't just leave.
All right, let me go ahead and check what Google says about that extension that she did.
Cool hand.
Um,
I know you want. I know you want to try to get the girl, but you can't bring flowers during a match and make her lose. That's not gonna help you.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you are following me right now, I am so sorry. I had to go back to make sure, which I am looking at it now. The
oh,
DSJ Mike Bailey match.
yeah. So her original deal was supposed to end on April 23rd, and then she signed the extension.
And the extension is for how long?
No word on how long her extension was for.
Mm.
I don't
I'm
think her
checking Wrestle Talk now. I'll see if they said.
I don't think so because I have uh Sean Rossap and he was saying that she was in negotiations with AEW, but they didn't know when, and that's why they were showing her at All In.
Yeah. Well, it's a like per appearance deal
Deal.
sort of thing with New Japan, and her last date was for April 27th, is what it said, and then she signed an extension for more dates.
Yeah, she's not
I don't know
doing
how many
anything.
dates she had signed up for, but like, yeah, those haven't been done. So
I think she had two more matches after the one with Bailey. Not Bailey Willow, sorry. I'm thinking about the wrong person. Oh, here we go.
yeah, they made that belt for her.
She needs to get it.
Well, I don't think she will.
Not if Tony can't let her just do a year or per appearance. Probably not. She's not gonna multi-year. I mean, somebody brought up a good point. If she has a problem with the booking in the Fed, and she doesn't want to stay with New Japan because they really don't have anything for her. When you look at AEW, do you immediately think that they have good women's booking?
No.
For certain people,
Won't be for her. Hi, Hassan.
I like Tony's booking.
I think hers is more of a character. I mean, if you're thinking of Tony Storm,
Yes,
she she's amongst a clique of people who have the luxury of holding uh, Tony's ear. Who are these people?
Oh no. So it's next strong. The Kingdom and Roddy and
Oh, I ain't even gonna type that. After he kicked him, I was like, that ain't gonna waste my typing skill.
versus some people in some gray and black pants. I'm sorry, shorts.
Ladies and gentlemen, I got us a jobber match because as quick as I can type it, it's gonna be over with. So it's the Kingdom versus whoever
Some
this
people.
is, and
That
the
really
match is oh,
they didn't even. Dad, got it. You're ahead of me. But like, yeah, they didn't even give the guy's names or poor things.
listen, as a creative of Workhorse Wrestling Network, I can tell you generally when they flash their name real quick or they say it real quick and you or they look like they twins, they not gonna win.
my favorite thing
Oh, here's
about New
somebody.
Japan is the women's champions.
Say it again, Sammy.
My favorite thing about New Japan is the women's champions.
Oh, well, Sammy, I feel bad for you because you can't be me.
Like,
Happy Veterans Day.
oh Lord, Roddy.
Iwatani has the best super kick in the business. No
Yep.
shame to the Young Bucks. It just is what it is.
And I'm about to watch it next.
That is so dumb. You cannot do a lumbar check, Roddy, and then go back into the chair.
Yes, you can.
No, you
Like I said
can't.
He
before.
just did it.
Like
He
I said
just did
before.
it. You watched him do it.
Like I
No,
said before.
it makes no sense. No.
Yes, it does. The power of Christ compels him. And he did it, and then all of a sudden he became a human again.
Oh my gosh.
He
Oh,
he was next strong for all of 3 seconds. That's all he needed.
Listen, if that man who tell you eat your vitamins and pray can go a whole match and drop the same leg drop 20 times, and then one time he go, ooh, and he drops a leg drop that you can't even get up from. Anybody can do anything.
so, so naturally cute. Yeah, you stop it. Okay. What y'all not gonna do is officially just a thing. Cause that was so cute. That was so cute. You're like maybe they said 10:30
Where
instead of
I cannot
10:25. I'm
find
sorry.
a bad Zack Sabre Jr. match on Mike Bailey. And when you put them together, this is freaking incredible. I couldn't even type because I'm too busy watching.
and and now, okay, I not sure what they're doing with Garcia, but I'm not hating it. We're gonna have Daniel Garcia versus Andrade. Let's do it. But he can't lose continually though. Like let him lose to Andrade. That'll be the last time he loses. Oh, Romeo and Juliet. Now Sriracha and Daddy Magic gonna make him stop.
I mean, any man who stand there and hunches the air, I don't expect him to be world champion.
God, okay.
What if he humps the mat?
Yeah. Even if he's world champion, I give it a month. I mean, how many times have we seen New Day and we say, "Oh my God, they're champion," and then next thing you know, we're like, "Oh my God, they took the championship away from us." And there's all that New Day rock humping in there, and then somebody's like, "It's too much, take it away." They give it back and they take it away. Like, no. I
All
put it
right,
out. This
so
match is incredible.
I, I just rewatched that segment like 3 times. This is how
Yeah,
this is how
So,
you
like, you want me to
I
take
could
it
I
down?
could hear it just a little bit.
Sriracha. I am perfectly fine with Sriracha being used for this type of storyline.
It was
Yes, he
funny last week when she was telling Ruby, "Just follow me, kid, and I'll make you a star." And walks off, and then Ruby's like, I'm older than her though, kid."
Hey, Nika, your TV. I can hear it.
Now, can you hear it
You
now?
cut it. Nah, you cut it down now.
Okay, like don't know where that leads, but yeah, just keep it going. Right. Sammy, where did you go? Oh gosh. Hi, Elmer's. Like they're already playing Christmas songs, and it's dumb as all. Get out! It's not even cold over here.
Hey, how you Fuddruckers doing?
Okay, okay. So Kim is backstage. They had a segment after they won. We got Dante and Action Andretti. I don't hate it. And like so with the Kingdom, right? I'm all for I'm not mad at the whole MJF story, and hopefully he does choose Samoa Joe. But it feels like okay, what are we gonna do? Kingdom versus MJF for the ROH tag title? Like, why are we stalling that? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Sammy, guess what I'm watching?
Um, a
Mayu
match I'd much rather be watching than what I'm watching right now.
Mayu Iwatani versus Stephanie Bakura.
Yeah, that's definitely a match I'd rather be watching. Best super kick in the business. New
Hold up,
Japan women's champion, IWGP women's champion.
that's all
One of the
well and
five best
good.
women in the history of stardom.
Do
That's
you
all
think
well
she's
and
going
good.
to lose?
But are we getting Vikingo next?
What'd you say, Dolores?
I said, do you think, um, oh, here it is, yes. This is our main event.
Do I think what?
Do you think she's going to lose?
Oh no, not a chance.
Oh, this match should hump. Commander and Vikingo
L-
versus FTR.
Listen, ladies and
Like
gentlemen, if you
like Deuce
haven't,
Robinson on the mat.
if you have never seen El Hijo del Kingo match, you are in for something great. Because that man says, I don't care about my body. I'm just going to throw it everywhere. And I'm
I don't
like,
care
do it.
about gravity.
Listen. And I had to tell Jay
What about Bandito's brother? Talking about gravity. What about Bandito's brother?
I told Jay News this. Most people who watch indies, especially GCW, were introduced to El Hijo del Vikingo because he wrestles in GCW, very extreme hardcore matches. And we're not talking a match. We're talking he will wrestle Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, back to back, throwing his body like he do when you see him on Dynamite. Actually worse
Despy
because he
will
actually he'll set up like when he does the jumps, he will jump and stop on Dynamite. On GCW, he just leaps and just hopes that he makes it.
uh Despy did that like in the middle of the Junior Cup. Like I didn't understand Despy's purpose in doing that. It's like Bro, you got a tournament going on overseas where you're wrestling like every day. Why are you here for a weekend to do GCW death matches? Like, save your body. Save it.
Because people are
Listen,
crazy.
listen. I think the week before he came to Dynamite the first time, he did 3 shows in a row, was pouring buckets at the end of the match each
Mm.
night through his body, knocked his head, and still came up on Wednesday and showed out.
And beat Omega, right? Or did Omega win that one?
Omega
I think
won, but there's debate of if he should have won or not.
he shouldn't have won.
Mm. He
It's
could he could
like
he could still have lost.
it's like even with sometimes you could catch if GCW has a show on a Tuesday, him on that show, a show on a Friday and a Saturday, he will go back to AAA, wrestle on a Sunday, and you be thinking to yourself, do you ever get time to breathe to just sit down?
Like
And he's
I
been
because
doing
will
his
this since he was a
never
kid.
I will never forget that day that fans got upset because Alan Angels lasted like 4 minutes in the ring with Kenny Omega
like
and felt
Alan
like he should have
Angel
been
was
beaten sooner. It's like,
no.
Listen, I think sometimes we look at wrestlers and we like, okay, I've seen you do this. How about we just give somebody else a chance? Get hope. Here you go. But at least he's setting up for this move. He normally don't do that. Because I think that's what Jay News is talking about, where he kind of iffy on him. He's like, he be standing on the rope for 2 minutes. I'm like, he does that only in AEW. Every other place he wrestles, oh, you all will see this.
mmm.
I swear this man is hurt. They broke this man. By God, they have broken this man.
Like Kingo.
And he's gonna fly. Ooh.
Woo!
Told you all. Told you all. He
Did
went
that
like splat.
did that tell me fucking that look that tell me to caught him in the throat. Jeez.
I think he was supposed to just like land his head and bounce backward, but instead he went throat and shoulder first right into it.
Oh, that's like right in the middle. No, and it feels like Cash was supposed to catch him, but he just locked like it's like he let him into the freaking table. Like, bruh, no.
I
I
want to
think
say
he would have
allegedly.
been better off if Dax had not touched him at all, because then he
I
would
just
have landed on top of the table.
Maybe, yeah.
allegedly, Cash, you can catch a case, but you can't catch a fan. Come on now.
Like, bruh, like you really did not help the cause it with that move.
It's almost like he guided him into the table. Like
That's
he
what
had
it
to
looks like.
It
Like,
looks like
look,
he guided him right to where his
like let me help
throat would
you.
hit the edge.
Let me help you get the bricks. Get your head get knocked off your blocks.
maybe Cash thought he was trying to help him like get a little higher, but instead he was pulling his shirt down to go low.
No, at least sail him over the table. Like what you did not help at all.
I watched the Marvels.
No spoilers, but how did you like it?
It was cute.
I'm not sure if I like that. It was cute.
I'm trying to pimp you all out. I suggested you all for an episode or so because J News has I think a podcast now where he talks movies. He's very into movies, and I was like, you got the right 2 people on Workhorse Wrestling Network because A nigga works at a movie theater and loves movies, and Sammy likes to watch.
Whenever, just tell us when.
I
Like
like to watch wrestling and my eyelids as much as possible.
I'm down for like ranking franchises, like
like
especially for horror movies. Like, you want me to rank all the Friday the 13th? I can do it.
for me, like with Marvel, it really felt like
But
it felt like they're trying to find their footing with Marvel right now. What were you gonna say, Sammy?
bottom of the barrel is probably Jason Goes to Hell.
I be feeling so bad though. Like, well, how was this movie? I don't do scary. I'm so sorry that I'm in this box office and you had to ask me for this, but I don't do the spooky spook. I have not heard anything bad about what's
I
out
don't
right now.
really find movies to be scary. Like,
I like how she said the spooky spook.
I don't like the Nun 2, the Exorcist. I'm like, what? Why?
Electric
What?
Boogaloo.
Huh?
The Nun 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Punching yourself. Like, no, who goes to the movie and wants some lady who's supposed to be a woman of God, eyeballs go up at the back of her head and turn black?
It's not a woman of God. It's a demon who I
Is it a nun outfit though?
to blaspheme and mock and defame.
That's worse.
Yes.
But like more
Well,
so, okay.
that's a demon for you.
But like the image of a woman of God that's basically a nun, but her eyes were, but she's not a nun. She a demon with her eyes on the back of her head. All right. All right. Commander is wrestling, so I'm going to assume that he's all right. But I think everybody was like, "Woo! Are you for sure? You want to continue?" He's still
He's sweating.
a little dazed. He's still like a little dazed. How much time? We got 5 more minutes. Wrap this match up.
How's the Iwatani match?
It is really good. Really
Has she
good.
done a super kick yet?
Yeah. Stephanie won too. Nope. Stephanie was close with that three just now.
What the freak are y'all about to do?
Oh, do it, do it, do it, do it. Ben. Ooh, ooh.
Woo!
I wish they
Who's
would
the legal
win.
person?
Did Cabela
All right.
just fall
Right now, I have that Kingo and Commander on the top rope.
out? No, not 2 sequences after they jump off the road. Ask me if Commander just fell out.
See, maybe it's just me. Hey, nobody will be kicking out of the 450 splash. Nobody. That
Oh,
cannot be a transitional move. That cannot be the next Canadian destroyer.
you got to see this move. He doing some like video game spin moves. Okay, now Dax can't catch him. Oh no. Come on now. He didn't
Ooh.
get his head. He like, man, you won't even let me win.
Ooh. All right, I just got there. Dax did not catch him.
Mm.
Yeah, go it. Catch the Kingo. That you have. If you do nothing else in a Vikingo match, just catch him. He will do all the flippy flips. But please, just catch him.
You know what I find funny? The next move when Dak jumps off the top rope It's like your jump looks horrible.
I think I'm right there. Oh, not sure where that's supposed to be.
Copy link. Do. Discord. Boom. Boom.
Oh, 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 Stephanie, 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 Stephanie is choking the life out of.
I sent you a thing, Anika, for after the stream.
Okay.
It's a 90-second video of Iwatani super kicking bitches.
Hey, no, bad word. Time out.
He met his dogs. Come picking his dogs.
And now I'm about to get a warning for Sandy. It's bad enough I had to make one for Anika. Now, when I bring you back up, you better behave and apologize. Because women are just treasures, okay? That's what I'm going to say to keep this channel.
Allow me to rephrase. Poor, pathetic victims.
There we go. There we go.
Worse.
There we go. All these matches are banger.
Big rig. Okay. These new covers, it's a whole lot of crotch on crotch. And I'm not sure why y'all think y'all have to your whole entire body needs to be on top of my body.
Well, when it's women, their butts. When it's men, it's their crotch.
It's not.
Anika.
Is that a bad word? Are we not supposed to say that?
Not the C word. Well, you can say the C word, but you just have to limit the C word to limit. Ouch. The ouch. We'll start with a C.
Like,
but
Cash, Jay White, Ricky. I'm like, bruh, just hook the leg. That's all you have to do is hook the leg.
Personal area. That would have been a better word.
We'll see.
Down there. Down there. That's what it is.
More so, I
Ladies
remember
and
to use
gentlemen, this is the end of our show tonight. I hate to burst your bubble. I'm gonna let Sammy and them get down to the very end.
Bye.
I wish I could say that, but I can't. Can't say that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait. She's not over yet.
You remember I'm ahead of you, right?
It went the lights went black.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh, but I expected him to say something.
I think that was way better, though.
That's what I was saying. Ladies and gentlemen, as I finish this match and I got how many matches up on this show? Oh, I got one more. One more and then I'm done. Ladies and gentlemen,
check out that
tomorrow I don't have the graphic. I don't have the graphic because I'm using my hotspot, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you for joining us. As some people say, veteran substitute. From my understanding, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give you a little rundown. Some people celebrated today. Some people celebrated tomorrow. We'll put out our best wishes and happiness tomorrow, okay? But we won't be here, okay? So I'm gonna go over this schedule and hopefully it'll be the schedule for next week. Let me move stuff around. There we go. Monday, me and Jay News will be here at 10 a.m. Might be a little late. 10:01, 10:02, 10:05. You know, I'll let you go past 10 minutes. Uh, 10 a.m. Seeing Stars will be going over what I am watching right now. Lone Star Shootout. Bang! For New Japan, we also will be going over GCW's Quick to Die, previewing the upcoming shows. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Tuesday, 10:30 p.m., it is the Cookout, where we play fire games and talk hot topics. We all get together for that. That's live too. Wednesday is all for night. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I think I told you all on Tuesday we were not having a show on Wednesday. So hopefully they will get back with you. Maybe have that crown jewel review. 10:15 p.m. on a Wednesday. That also is now live with Sammy and ALW. Thursday is Aftermath of Dynamite. That normally is with Anika and ALW. 10:15 p.m. live, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Friday is Friday Night Fights, as you have seen. You are here with the kids, running them up, tearing things up at 8 p.m. on Friday nights. Ladies and gentlemen, Saturday morning is under the radar. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am not for sure because I have not spoken to the wonderful team of ALW and CM about whether or not they will be here tomorrow at 11 a.m., which is normally a pre-record, but I'm not for sure. But if not, I will put that out shortly after this, letting you know we won't be having it. But I know for sure at 8 o'clock p.m. on Saturday night, we will not be having our normal live show, AEW Collision. Saturday night is all right. Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, well, actually, AEW Saturday Night Collision is now starting next, well, it's supposed to be this week, but next week is Black Girl Magic with me, CM, and ALW, not ALW, Anika. Sorry. Mine is gone at 11:05. Uh, ladies and gentlemen, on Sunday at 11 a.m., it is ALW and Sammy battling it out to see who is going to be an Enter the Square Circle champion. Ladies and gentlemen, the week of Thanksgiving, we will be gone. Okay, we will be gone, but we will let you know we are doing the pay-per-view. If so, we'll let you know, and we'll let you know who will be here, what time we will start, and we will keep it short and sweet and make sure you have enough to eat. Okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you see this icon on YouTube audio, that means you can listen to the cookout live. Um, you can just listen to us. You might not have enough time to do it. Also, if you see this icon on any other platform, that means that is the cookout normally is, I would say, a day's notice when I take the from YouTube over to every platform that we have from iHeart, Spotify to everything. Okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you see this on YouTube audio, click it. That means every watch along, including this one, you can listen to live. Anytime we're watching along to something, you can listen live, even if it's a retro watch along, okay? Which, ladies and gentlemen, we have retro watch alongs. You can catch it on our channel. The playlist is up. We have had 3 so far, one for Sammy's birthday, 2 with ALW and Sammy on their own, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, since my girl Anika is here fighting by herself, I'm going to cut the lights out. I hear echo. Oh, you must have plugged in.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, I'm going to cut the lights out, and we're going to say peace.